Proud Mary, and my version of Proud Mary, of course, and key of A. And I will start it out by saying that I'll show some other chords, some alternative chords, because I'm using that F position. I've said many times you need to learn how to F. This is a perfect example. Everything is that F positioning kind of chord. But you can do it other ways. Like, for instance, if you want to start off, just get a regular C, A, G, like that. One more time. So you could do it with only using, well, you have to use the one F. You can use that G, and then that's just a slide. And many lessons ago, we talked about that little shuffle. We're using the just between the second and the fourth frets. That's basically what I'm doing. Then there's that little, it starts off here on the second fret, and you're just covering 2 and 3, and you just kind of bar right there. Then the next one's down here on the same third and second and third strings, and it's just a 4-3. And a 6-5 here, 6 on the third, 5 on the 5th fret on the second. Then up here's the next one's on the 7th fret, and that's actually a D. That is kind of a real slow way of doing this. A lot of it's using these, and that also moves you up to that F position on the A. Which, if you want to get another 2 guitar players, one could be playing here, the other one, and you'd be amazed how well you guys harmonize if 2 of you, one plays here. And all I'm doing is just barring back and forth on that A, using that F position chord. And up here I'm going. So anyway, if you got 2 guys, you can do that. If you're really quick and got really long fingers, maybe you can do both things yourself. But unfortunately, I'm not quite that dexterous, so I can't do it. Another way you can do that, lots of ways you can do it, but that I'm just doing on the 5th, and I'm using the 3rd and 4th with my 2nd and middle finger and ring finger. You can throw that in there if you want, or you can just play it straight. But it's good to put that in there because that gives you the melody. Without doing that, you certainly, and still you'll still get the melody and the feel. And again, if you've got a couple of guys playing, you could have one guy doing and the other guy just playing. And when you're recording, even if you're doing 2 parts yourself, or if you're using 2 or 3 guys playing, a couple guitars, that's what you want to do, because you don't want to get in each other's way as far as the register of where you're playing. And so if one guy's here, the other guy's here, you're going to be able to hear both of you, and then you don't have to say, well, one guy's too loud or whatever. Usually it's not that. It's usually because you kind of just getting in each other's way. And so that might help you as well. But anyway, the other part, back to where we were at the beginning, that's just a C and A. Then I use a G in there. And I hit I kind of really force it and kind of really accent. If I were doing it with finger picking, if we were trying to finger picking on that particular song, anyway, you can do it, but I'm not going to get into it because I'll get all frustrated because I'll have to learn it myself before I want to teach anybody else. Anyway, that is the basic things of primary. And if you again, that's your chords: C, A, C, A, C, A, G, F. I hit it 5 times, and then G, and then your A. And then, again, most of it's right here in A. And then when you go into the big wheel, keep on rolling, F sharp, minor, proud Mary, keep on rolling, burning, maybe it is. Can't remember the words. Then back to your A. That's just rolling. That's Proud Mary, and that's the way I do it. And I played it for many years, worked it up when it was new, and it's not exactly the way John Fogerty does it, but it'll certainly, I've always played in a lot of bands where I was the only guitar player, and sometimes I had to sing and play, and a lot of guys do, and so you have to come up with ways that you still get your rhythm in, and you get the music in, because there's nobody back there going, okay, I'll put that rhythm in or whatever. And so that's why I've kind of worked a lot of things out where I'm playing melodies and trying to put things together so I can sing with it and do that. So anyway, keep on picking, and we'll see you next lesson, and I hope you do well. Thank you.